What is the most common way to play block chords? Have you ever listened to a jazz piano piece and wondered how those rich, full sounds are created? Today, we are going to talk about block chords in jazz piano, a technique that adds depth and harmony to melodies. So, what is the most common way to play block chords? In jazz piano, block chords are a method used to harmonize a melody by moving all the notes of the chord in parallel. This means that both hands play the same notes, often in a close voicing. This technique is sometimes called locked hands. It creates a compact sound that is very effective in jazz and blues music. To get started with block chords, you typically begin with a melody note. From there, you add 3 additional notes to form a 5-note chord. For instance, if your melody note is a C, you might play a C major chord. This would include the notes C, E, G, A, and then C again on top. This structure keeps the melody prominent, with the top notes usually played by the right hand and the bottom note by the left hand. A great way to practice block chords is by applying them to jazz standards. Start with simple melodies and harmonize them using block chords. You can also practice playing up and down scales with these chords. This helps you get a feel for how they sound in different keys. Block chords work particularly well with stepwise melodies, where the smooth movement of the chords complements the melody beautifully. In the world of jazz, block chords are often linked to the style of famous pianists like George Shearing. He popularized this sound by doubling the highest note of his voicings an octave below. This technique reinforces the melody and creates a fuller sound. When you are using block chords, it is important to avoid half steps at the top of the voicing. Half steps can make the melody sound muddy. Instead, aim for whole steps, which allow for a clearer and more harmonious sound. To master block chords, try experimenting with different chord types. You can use major chords or sixth chords and move the top note to create small melodies while keeping the underlying chord structure intact. This flexibility allows you to add melodic interest to your harmonies while maintaining the block chord sound. So, the most common way to play block chords involves harmonizing a melody with parallel movement of notes, creating a rich and engaging sound. With practice, you can incorporate this technique into your jazz and blues piano playing, making your music even more captivating.